so desperate on my knees to breathe. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for. The shadow rises as I walk through the Velia, but I won't let nothing take my heart away. I recognize the powers as they rally. Call the names, I break them one by one and face to face. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for tonight. I hold on to every coming, won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight. Won't surrender, not tonight.
Let's go. People. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
That's so weird. Seeing myself in 60 frames. Whoa. Anyway,
Happy you're having fun.
of course. How would be going, Captain? What is the plan of attack today?
It was supposed you to be the captain since you're a corsair, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
actually, wait. How's it going? What is the plan of attack today? I'm the captain. Yarhar.
Okay. Okay, recently we discovered that in theory, Black Desert decided to revamp the main quest line of Balenos, or Balenos in general. Like they changed, in theory, the appearance of certain NPCs, and they should have made certain changes. I don't know, but let's try. Let's see if something really changed in Balenos since the last time we did it.
Okay.
And if you want to switch to the screen, we are ready here with obviously other characters. I have a Nova, and Zwitzy has Alan.
Lamb bam bam.
As always, our character are totally random. You expected something like, I don't know, a ranger and an archer, right? And yet you get the Lan and the Nova. Random couples go.
Of course. Now, obviously, two important things. First of all, regarding the seasonal characters and how you work with them, once per season, you would get the ability to transfer over your character, your seasonal benefits to another character. And in case you do that, it's very important because you will still keep the old character with all of its combat XP, all of its skill XP, and all the quests on, but you will also transfer them to a new character. This is something very important and useful to do because it will give you a family fame. So do not delete the characters after you transfer the benefits over. Keep them because once you will get more family fame. Therefore, you will get more silver per day from doing the things that you do. Now, once you transfer your character, remember that only your combat and skill XP and the items will be transferred over. It means, as you can see, that my inventory is quite low, so you'll have to do some main story quest lines or some secondary quest lines in order to expand your inventory, and you will most likely have to train your fitness of the new character. This is something very important. Now, as Lema said, we obviously have realized that there is a new expansion. With the new expansion, like the main story got changed a little bit, so we're going to try and focus on that right now.
Yeah. So, do you want to go?
Yep.
Okay.
So,
Black Spirit, as
yeah,
always.
and be very careful what you select here. You want the start of an adventure.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
You seem better. Are you okay? I was starting to wonder whether I had chosen the right host. Don't tell me you don't remember me. You promised you wouldn't forget. Well, that won't be that much of a problem anyways. Your memories will return soon enough. There's someone waiting for you over there. I'm gonna go hide now. You go and talk to that person. Don't worry, only you can see me.
And funnily enough, that's not true, because in the end people can feel the black spirits and see them.
Not everyone.
Not everyone, but some people can.
Yeah.
And they say that the memory will return soon enough, 56 fucking levels later. But okay, let's start with Eden.
Yeah.
I wonder what exciting discoveries we'll find inside the ancient stone chamber today. I can barely contain my excitement.
Okay, so I guess they changed the look. He looks more...
Yeah, they changed the appearance of Eden, of Jareth, and I can't remember what else.
See, they changed the appearance, but they forgot one important thing. Eden suffers from the syndrome of talking about random things that are not related to the things that are written in the text right there. Anyway, I see that you're finally awake. I am Eden the Explorer. I found you knocked out cold over yonder and brought you here. What's that? You're asking me who you are? Well, this is awkward. A traveler with amnesia. You look rather lost and quite confused. This is Balenos, near the ancient stone chamber to be precise. I don't know what happened, but you're safe here.
I am a ruins explorer. You can call me Aiden.
And like you see, like now he says something new. Obviously, now outside of the quest, when you just talk to the NPC, it will say the lines that the NPC just said to you when we first met him, which is, I wonder what new discoveries of the past we should uncover next from the ancient stone chamber. I'm so excited. My heart might just burst. I think that, like, I just imagine it like, you know, cracking a black spirit powder, sniffing that shit and go like, exploration, baby, whoa! As it goes. Anyway, and then the quest is called Excavation Site. I figured you as an adventurer or mercenary. For sure, you sure weren't dressed like your average farmer. I would like to help you recover your memories, but I swamped with work at the excavation site, and I need to be on my way. The stone chamber? You seem to be quite interested. Why don't you go and examine the uncovered ancient artifacts over there?
And why are we interested if we can't remember shit?
This is awkward.
Because of the black spirit. We don't know actually. You know. Here, let me go ahead and disable the annoying thing of the UI again, because it's just like, Okay.
In the meantime, the Black Spirit tells us, "You still don't remember anything? That's okay. By the way, do you see that goblin next to you dozing off? I think he has something to say to you." Because at the beginning, the Black Spirit is trying to help the adventurer to find his ass, basically.
Yeah, because the adventurer is quite confused and without memories.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue. They say that this is a heart, the forever beating heart of an ancient giant.
And here, like, most likely he refers to the Aton,
Yeah.
the biggest ancient weapon.
Yeah.
Ask about the ancient artifact.
You want to know the heart of this ancient giant? I don't know when it started to act like this. The only thing I know for certain is that the heart is emitting great power. I am scared. Why is the heart doing this? The rest of the giant's body is in pieces, so why? Do you think it's a bad idea to try and wake the giant up? And we actually know that it wouldn't be such a bad idea, except for us, because we have the black spirit inside of us, and the ancient weapon would be like, it smells like bitch in here.
Exactly, because let's remember that the ancient weapons activate when they perceive the presence of the black spirit.
Yeah, and the fact that they don't activate and smack us here is a miracle.
Because probably they are too far away from Baja.
Mm-hmm. Eventually someone else might be tempted. I'm scared of the ancient weapons that lie around the heart too. I have nightmares of them coming to life at night and just staring at me. I sometimes feel as if the world is full of secrets obscured behind the dense fog. Okay, so the little goblin is getting some. His intelligence is evolving. You know, he's getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he says nothing new, so let's move on. And oh, you're already talking with Giath. Let's see.
You're going to entrust them with the task.
Looks like a Valkyrie now.
They just changed her haircut.
Yeah. I don't know what Jordan sees in you, but okay. You must be looking for Eden. I already said that he's gone after the stone chamber.
I asked for the most skilled adventurer, not this weasel worth nothing close to what I paid for.
Okay, again, same issue as earlier. Like, are you sure that they updated this questline? It seems exactly the like. The old one.
Since they have a different appearance, in theory, yes.
Okay.
Probably was only a visual update, and they changed their voice acting.
I guess, but not really, because it's the same. Like it seems to be the same because the text is different from what they actually say, which is kind of like, I don't know. Let's figure it out. Okay. So outside of the quest, when you talk with Giath, the first obvious interaction, second actual interaction you get with her is, I asked for the best explorer that silver can buy, and all I get is this weasel of a charlatan, which obviously bodes very well when you just get flamed by a redhead.
And we learned that is very nice, the princess of Serendia.
And there's a reason why Calphion took over. Anyway, let's continue with Thieves in the Woods. What are you waiting for? If you're with Eden, get moving and help with excavation. The site and everything it was discovered by us. I'm sure Jordan will be satisfied with our work. You don't look like you have much talent for excavation. In that case, can you go gather information about the grey foxes and tell the soldier in front of the stone chamber? They keep stealing our worker belongings. Such a nuisance. What? You're asking how to get there? Why would Eden send someone so incompetent? Just walk straight down this road and you'll see the ancient stone chamber. You can at least defeat some foxes, can't you?
It's unbelievable.
And obviously we already finished it, and essentially we just throw away. And you go here, and then here is.
You smack some foxes.
Yeah, you smack some foxes around like this, and then essentially at one point you'll get the knowledge of the foxes. And once you do, whoa. Once you do,
It's cool, right?
yeah, you will summon the Black Spirit with the coma key.
Now we know about the Grey Foxes. We can see how much HP they have left. And obviously this is part of the tutorial. And warm up. It'd be easier for you to defeat them now. Don't you want to have more fun before heading to the stone chamber? Why don't you defeat some more Grey Foxes? Remember, you used to be stronger before.
And now this is of course a reference to the fact that no one loves us and the world is our pain.
What?
I defeated this one.
And then we talk with the soldier.
Now this is a remnant of the old Black Desert design, so
Yeah.
anyway. Thank you for taking care of the troublesome foxes who kept stealing the worker belongings. But who are you again? Are you one of Princess Giath's mercenaries? Then the outside of the quest when you just talk with the NPC. This is the ancient stone chamber, one of Balenos ruins. You can look around all you want, but please, no silly behavior inside. What's called ancient stone chamber? Explorers? Ah, you mean Eden and his crew. You'll find them inside the cave. Take the path through here. It didn't seem like they found anything of value. Not sure why they're making such a fuss. And just as a reminder, when we played To the Mount of the Eternal Winter, Jordan flamed the fuck out of the guards in front of Elton because they let mere random people pass through without questioning them at all. And now, here in Balenos, in fact, we are mere random adventurers that no one recognizes us, and they let us in without controlling or doing anything to us.
And the Black Spirit says, I think this is the ancient stone chamber. Doesn't it feel familiar?
Yeah,
Because
like,
remember that the Black Spirit is always talking in your head.
yeah, imagine that you're always subscribed to like a troll podcast that just keeps saying your biggest desires and things.
The more I know of ancient wisdom, the greater my admiration.
And here it's kind. Hello? Oh, here. Here you have some people that you will meet throughout your quest lines. They don't really say who they are right now. They just say the Ruin Explorer and Ancient Language Analyst. But if you play the game for longer and you actually read the text, you know that there are people that you should probably bury in here alongside Eden. Let's continue. Hello, adventurer. What brings you here? It seems like you're fully recovered now. Did Princess Giath send you here? Well, I had no idea it was this urgent. I wonder if Chamberlain Jordan... Never mind. Oh, what did this Jordan do, huh? Did he perhaps brought upon this world the greatest god of annihilation who wants to destroy everything? No,
Not yet.
Not yet. I understand. He's just dating Giath, so that's about equivalent in the scale of destruction. We'll do our best to pick things up. I think you should leave now. Excavations are always dangerous. And then outside of the quest he says, what do you want to know? Experience will gradually reveal the way.
Wait, are you already planning to go back? We are not done here yet. Let's take a better look at these mysterious ruins. Do you feel that? The artifact is trying to pull us closer. It feels like it's from ancient times, but somehow feels very familiar. And then we have to interact with the thingy.
And remember, wait, we don't interact. The quest is called Traces of Edana. Okay, now we can.
And the Black Spirit says, yes, doesn't this feel familiar too? You?
Aiden, Look at this.
There's something wrong with the artifact. Is it because of this traveler here?
You are infected, possessed with dark energy.
Stay away from them.
Not awakened yet.
They will ruin us.
Tell us anything you might know about the black
Listen
energy.
to what I say. If I vanish, you won't be safe either.
Aiden, stop. He seems unstable.
He seems unstable. Hello? I have a nice pair of things, you know?
As its time is stopped somehow. Zawardo.
Zawardo!
The awakened civilization hold this sacrifice seal, pledge. Perhaps someone left this message. This power is now mine.
We're one step too late. Seems the black energy has consumed your memory.
They probably changed this a little bit.
No, it's the same.
Okay,
Let me
let's
talk
talk.
with you then. Are you feeling better now? Thank goodness. I was worried that I might have been too late. It looks like the Black Spirit has found a new companion. Have you experienced any hallucination lately? According to the excavation team, there is a high possibility that these artifacts contain black energy. Should we tell them? Nah.
Because we will find out in Medaya that ancient artifact can seal away black energy and black spirits.
Yeah, black spirits are sealed away inside of these things, but you can also find it here when the black spirit goes inside of the artifact, comes out stronger, and say this power is mine. Technically, it's a 1 + 1 = 2. If you notice, the black spirit is different now. It's no longer the fluffy sphere. Now it's a blob. That's it.
Hippity hoppity, your black energy is now my property.
Yeah. Anyway, I heard that even the chief of the Imps, Rednose, stole one of the artifacts from this place before. It's true that those with the black spirit gain immense strength and an extraordinary sense of awareness, but unfortunately most of them succumb to the darkness and lose their sanity. And then,
Meanwhile, as level 61, and yet
And
here
yet.
we are.
here we are. And now see how, like, he doesn't change, so let's continue with the quest. I'm certain that Rednose has changed both physically and mentally. This will also be your fate if you choose to continue your journey with the Black Spirit. This is why you must train yourself to not be completely consumed by the Black Spirit. If you head north through, from the Stone Chamber, you'll come across the Western Guard camp. You can find Captain Cliff there. Oh, and on your way, why don't you try defeating the Grey Wolves and Tree Spirits? They are one of the Western Guard camp's many problems. If you do, you might be able to accompany the captain to see Rednose. Remember, my friend, my name is Edan. Without the A.
Yeah, we got this done.
Without the A.
Yeah. Why don't we take out the tree spirit nearby? We'll show them what we are made of. And obviously, apparently, our deepest desire is just to smash things because we will live all our life with the black spirit and yes. Let's kill things.
Yep. What's very peculiar is that somehow, like, we need to figure out a way to make sure that we don't become corrupted by the black spirit, and we can notice that the black spirit changes you not only physically but mentally as well. Okay, you done?
Yep.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
I wonder why they had such a hard time dealing with them. They are so easy to defeat. Who does Eden think we are? Anyways, don't mind what he said. You just need to continue following me as usual, okay? By the way, don't you think Rednose is a cute name? I want to meet him.
Monkeyes,
Okay.
Monkeyes.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
There's also another main
Yeah,
quest.
yeah. I was trying to reach you. Okay. I got it. Hey, I have an idea. Do you think this is enough to win the trust of Captain Cliff? Don't you want to meet Red Nose as well? Why don't you get knowledge on all the three spirits and let him know more about them? I can hear the roars of giant tree spirit just down below. What do you think? It will be great help for the Western Guard camp.
And obviously, oh yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
and this is how we know that the Black Spirit gives us a lot of awareness. Because it's not only knowledge about power, but also knowledge about things that may help us with other humans or other creatures, in general with situations.
Yeah. It's kind of like a spider sense. Anyway. Did you really take care of the three spirits? I wanted to meet you in person, but not in a situation like this. And then, outside of the quest, she says, I didn't think we'd be trapped like this. The three spirits are behind us and the imps are in the front. Okay. We're surrounded by imps and three spirits. I came as quickly as I could. Haha, nice. But it seems I'm too late. Now, my wagon is broken and I'm totally stranded. I'm Feinia of the Western Guard camp. Could you please help me? Please recover the wagon dragon silver and belongings from the imp. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I think this is everything. The wagon is broken, but we were able to get everything back. We were able to take a break thanks to you. By the way, I don't believe we have met before. What's your name? Okay, a little pause here and a bit of consideration. Would you really, in a dark fantasy medieval world, go to the first person you know that has a lot of power and murder monsters with ease, and be like, hey, I don't know your name, would you mind fetching my money for me? But anyway, let's continue. Ah, you're looking for Captain Cliff. He's looking for skilled mercenaries. If you really want to work for him, why don't you help drive out the imps? While you're taking care of the imps, I'll head to the Western Guard camp with the dragon driver and let Captain Cliff know. Oh, so you're not stuck anymore, are you?
No, because we'll make the way. And this Black Spirit is like, what is this time? We've helped her out a lot already, and now she's even asking us to clear out the imps.
Yeah. Let's go talk with Kant. With Cliff, not Kant, my bad. I'm a land, so I can just jump over everything.
Yeah, I have a big shield, so I can't.
Oh shit. He started going around too much. Anyway, let's start with him.
Yeah.
What do you want? Our war council is in session. We're at a crucial moment that could put an end to this senseless war. I guess. It's outside of the quest, he says, lots of work to be done here at the Western Guard camp. I love a few more capable hands like Jamie and Hansvale. Okay, let's continue with the quest. Oh, you must be the adventurer Feinia mentioned. Thank you for taking care of the safety of the Western Guard camp. Red Nose, do you know him? Ah, the artifacts inside the stone chamber. That's how we gained all that power. Meanwhile, as that we also stole power from the ancient chamber, like, hey, boy.
But we didn't have. We are not an imp, so you know.
It's okay.
How Ras is.
We were just talking about who to entrust our mission to. We seek someone who can break through the Steel Imps offensive line and find their captain, Red Nose. Feinia strongly recommended you. What do you think? Do you think you can take this on? I can see the determination in your sparkling eyes. Great! However, you must prepare yourself. Why don't you go meet our blacksmith, Miguel Arias? He has prepared gear for the upcoming battle.
Understand. The situation here isn't that great, but I think that person trusts you and has something for you. Let's go talk to the blacksmith.
Oh my god, Miguel Padrijo El Salvador. My man's rocking without a fucking shirt. Look at his abs, you can grind meat on them. Jesus. And then they say female characters are too sexualized in this game. Look at this guy. Shirtless. Or is he just shirtless for me? Ooh. Anyway. Welcome, the mercenary who has the trust of Captain Cliff. We did nothing, but we just fucking got him, but okay. I'd like to challenge you to a duel sometime. Oh, we can...
Bonk.
We can play with our sausages later, Mr. Miguel. But for now, here's the Brior armor.
I don't wear armor. Why not? I can't breathe in it.
And now, outside of the quest, it says, "Don't make a fuss in front of the captain."
But did you hear what he says?
Yeah, let's just move on before I start getting hot and heavy, okay? What do you think? Do you like the armor I gave you? If you're looking for better gear, come visit me anytime, winky face.
Woo.
Ooh, my shop is always open for adventurers like you. How about the back shop? You have to pay the price for it, of course. Ha ha ha, Miguel, my man. It's expensive, man, you know how it is. Feinia is waiting for you over there. Did you forget already? She's our captain you saved. Oh, wait, she is the captain. Wow. Actually, she's just a
How
material
come
vendor.
that person who gave
Oh,
you
you're here
armor
to meet
isn't
with
wearing
Captain
one
Cliff.
himself? Look over there. That officer you helped out is waiting.
Oh, you're here. I'd like to thank you again. The wagon is broken, but everyone was able to return to safety. And just as a reminder, it's like the fourth fucking time she keeps saying that the wagon is broken, but everyone and everything was done to safety.
Everyone here believes in the captain.
Outside of the quest, she says, "I can only offer you my thanks." How long will it take for people to get tired of war? Usually one fight, but... Anyway, let's continue. The fate of this camp is on you. If you win this battle, we might be able to return to Heidel. Or as they like to say it, Heidel.
This is escalated quickly.
Yeah. It's like we went from who the fuck are you to okay, you're the only hope of our camp. It's like, what? Yeah, you guys are doomed, bro. I don't even remember my name. Like, like shit.
Yeah.
You must defeat the Steel Imps first in order to summon Red Nose. The Steel Imps are much stronger than any imp you've faced thus far. But since they are the closest to Red Nose, you'll be able to find traces of him once you defeat the Steel Imps. I guess.
The number of the wounded
Understand?
Da, da, da.
Let's go.
No.
You stuck, step bro.
Yeah, I thought they could go over, but unfortunately for me, my character is not that good.
Steel imps are stronger than regular imps. Don't forget to equip the armor you received just before. I don't need the armor, I have Zwitzy doing the bot for me.
Anyway. Well, you must be pretty good. I heard that Captain Cliff trusts you greatly. Here, take this militia weapon. Don't let your guard down when you're fighting them. And then outside of the quest, they just keep coming and they keep coming and they keep coming and they keep on coming and they keep on coming. There's no end in sight. Keep the ground running. Science. But it's going to take more than that to intimidate me. Okay, and it says, those imps have a camp on the north here. The imps in the field probably came from there. It's too dangerous to go in. Boop. Of course, missions are important, but your life is more important. Alright.
Woo.
Whoa, we're killing 20 imps now. Wow. My life, my god, never killed so many imps in my life. Said Switzy as he knew goddamn well that he had to grind fucking 5,000 mobs to finish the seasonal pass.
Yeah.
There is no god.
Oh my god, these kills are so cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel as well with Talan. I just have a lot of like LAN skills, like it's like I'm a blade, whee!
Yeah, but I mean, look at this.
Okay, Shadow Clone Jutsu, let's just move on. Summon the Black Spirit.
Yeah, let's go say. In the
They
end,
don't
we-
attack us, we're too high level.
Yeah, because we are. Oopsie doopsie, I forgot about it. Why are these imps called steel imps? I've always been curious about that. Maybe it's because these imps are thought as steel. Kinda. How about we give you the title Steel Adventure? It's funny, don't lie. I can see you trying not to laugh. Yeah, I'm laughing inside, don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm laughing inside, but the frown on my face just reflects. Penis model.
Okay. Well, so much for those steel imps, right? What a disappointment. Maybe we need to think again about adding steel to your name. Oh, that
Oi.
was fast, okay?
Oi, you fucking bastard! You tell me that I'm stronger than him. Like you praise me that I'm stronger than him, and now like maybe I should think again. It's like, excuse you, like spirit, like, you want some? Come here, bro.
Captain Cleave, he wanted you to track down Red Nose, right? That's the imp that stole one of the artifacts from the ancient stone chamber. I can sense him nearby because obviously the black spirit can sense the black energy.
Yeah.
The traces of his black energy are all too familiar, and it seems to be a very old energy too.
Don't forget to get the expansion, inventory expansion stuff.
Yeah, because right now I'm not reading them, but obviously you have the thing about the tome.
Yeah.
the-
So yeah. So the main reason why we're not really reading that and doing that is because
It's always like, oh, I got this for you, oh, I got this for you, oh, I got this for you, why you can't remember it?
yeah,
Yeah,
essentially.
long story short.
Yeah, you just the Black Spirit also brings you gifts and tries to help us out throughout the adventure, kinda.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I can definitely sense Red Nose's energy nearby. Red Nose has to be somewhere around here.
It's a tiny nose. Yeah, I think if he runs against the wall, which nose hits first?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Shush, shush. You need to lower the voice.
Yeah, like, okay, so he whispers something completely that unrelated to the text. Let's ignore that.
Okay.
Human, stay back. I don't want to get in trouble with the boss.
And then outside.
We are finished if the red nose catches us.
Okay, so again, completely different. And what he says outside of the quest is,
Red Nose, I don't like our boss. If I talk to humans, he punishes me. Ooh.
Ooh.
okay, let's hit the boss's section.
Why are you asking me about a boss? I have no intention of telling you anything.
Tiny Nose pointed towards a wall inside the cave as he trembled in fear.
The red nose club.
Those weaklings told us everything because they are afraid of you. That's what happens when you're weak, which is why you shouldn't get even stronger. Okay? But well, actually, they didn't say anything, Black Spirit, but okay. What do these markings possibly mean? Are they related to Red Nose? Perhaps.
Nah, it's just a couple of teenagers from Velia drawing dicks on the wall.
There is an inscription on the wall that looks like an ancient language. I don't think we'll be able to get any more clues from that little imp. At this rate, we won't be able to track down Red Nose. What should we do? Let's talk to that person over there. Although, I get the impression that he might in fact be after me. That coward isn't of help at all. Let's just go outside the cave. I think the person standing outside might be more useful. Okay.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Anyway.
No one's studying the imps.
So you must be the adventurer. Haha, don't be surprised, I'm a friend of Eden. You possess the black spirit energy as well, right? I was doing some research on the black energy that is currently inside Red Nose.
Have you seen the red
Outside of the
nose?
quest,
The
this
body's
guy
in
says.
use, definitely.
Large size, holy shit, do you see his eyes? Fucking hell, it
Yeah,
looks like he took
yep.
crack cocaine and snorted it for 50 times and he's possessed by not only one black spirit but like 500 of them and they're all fighting. This guy is
Nice.
just dead and he's just somehow alive, like he saw death and death ran away, like fucking hell, he's so creepy. It says, large-sized imps are good subjects for research. Okay, buddy, let's not ask you what research you do with them to have that face. Red Nose sought after one thing and one thing alone, greater power. He eventually did have his wish fulfilled by borrowing the power of black spirits. See, in plural. But in return, Red Nose ended up losing control of to the black spirits and was consumed by the darkness completely. And yet, you appear to be unaffected by any form of the corruption. At what price though? How is that possible? Wait, sorry, that is not important right now. What we need to first uncover is the very origin of the Red Nose dark energy. We need to know where it came from to know how we proceed. Red Nose used to operate from the altar of Agris. I'm sure you'll find the clues about his whereabouts from there. And obviously, how do you find the clues? By fucking murdering every single thing that moves into existence.
That guy was also with Eden. At least he appears to have some information on Red Nose.
Red Nose? More like Red Goes. Bye! Because that's what's gonna happen after we go and catch a glimpse of him. Anyway, blah blah blah. Oh, I
Well,
unlocked
that
one.
glory!
Oh yeah, dastard bag. Okay, well. I
Oh
can
my.
Let me get the potions. Okay, I'm ready to fight. Come here, my boy. Where art thou? There he is.
Oh, you want to do it now?
Oh, why not? I'm fully geared and leveled up. And I'm only sitting on the ground for 5 seconds every single swing, so it's okay. I don't know.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Kinda.
I don't know about that one, to be honest. Do we
It's
really
not
have to do it? Like, we will lose a lot of time.
We have to kill things around here anyways, and I'm also attacking them. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. I have like 200 and something AP, but it just doesn't do damage.
Probably because it's not your class, you're not used to it.
And the fact that I get knocked on my ass every single time he does anything related to...
Okay, we completed the quest, by the way.
Yeah, I know, I've found it. Okay, let me move away a bit from the thingy. Okay. I'm ready to start.
Okay. Come on. Give me a sec. Okay. It looks like they've succumbed to their fears and have given Red Nose their complete loyalty.
Wow, okay.
The dark energy that controlled Red Nose. Who knows? It could be the work of those imp wizards. Let's take their staff and investigate. They seem suspicious.
Hello, great imp warriors. Where did you go? Why are you so far away? Wait! Oh! No! Nay, we got... What the hell did you... Oh my god! Oh, okay. I was seeing you on the map in some other different place, and I was so confused because I went there and you weren't there. Does that make sense?
Probably it's bugged due to the...
Okay, did you finish?
No,
What do you need?
still imps.
Okay, there are more of them out here.
Okay, I finished now.
Okay.
You ready?
One moment, I'll come next to you. Ready.
Well, it was nothing. It's just made of a common old tree. Look, it's the cowardly Tiny Nose. He mustered up enough courage to come all this way. It would be fun to scare him, but it's not the time to do that, right? Let's go talk to him.
Oh, and don't forget to get the gift.
It must have taken Tiny Nose a lot of courage to come all the way here. I wonder what that coward has to say.
And then they say the fucking Corsair has a lot of mobility. What the fuck was that?
If others find out, we're done.
So persistent. You really want to know about the boss? Boss, no red nose. In fact, used to be bullied. It was because his nose was red like mine. Red nose prayed every day to be able to obtain power that he can will to rule everyone. That was when a dark energy surrounded him. Then Red Nose was overtaken by rage and desire for vengeance.
If the captain sees me talking
I'm not sure if it'll be of any help.
I know for sure now, as long as Tiny Nose is telling the truth, I'm certain of what that energy is. It's calling us out. Isn't it exciting? Hidden within the darkness, consumed by rage. Don't you get it? That's the reason why they couldn't find him. I can, of course, let it loose if I really want to. What I'm about to show you may seem like fantasy, but that fantasy might get you killed. What do you want to? What do you want to do?
And obviously the other bit is an explanation, essentially saying like, hey, this is a boss fight, don't worry if you can't see the health, and you will only see health of the monster and only if you have the knowledge.
Yeah. Wait, are you scared because of the thing I just said? I thought you're better than that. Dim light is shining on the altar. It seems like it is calling for something. What? Why can't?
Because you need to talk with the dark portal, and it says the dark because there's two things.
Yeah, because are one over the other. Okay, I got it.
Make sure that you guys talk with the dark portal, not the altar of Agris. They are two different things on top of each other.
Yeah, and in this case, the black energy is whirling violently. Investigate the portal. Okay. Oof. Okay.
Holy shit, he popped like a balloon. Okay.
Yep. Well done! I knew you could defeat Red Nose. Fear not, I'm always with you. After all, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, other than you're dead.
I don't know, boss. I don't know.
And then, okay. People keep delaying us with their problems everywhere we go. Are humans always like this? This seems to be a common trait, especially among those with power. Oh, look, there is a very familiar face waiting for you over there. It's annoying, but how about we pay him a visit since it's on our way?
Again, and don't forget to get the. Don't forget to get the.
Yeah, give me a second. So he shows up late to act a hero after everything is over. You better not learn from him. Oof.
We finally defeated Red
Wait, I was concerned when Lunar brought news of how you boldly marched off, but where he knew not. I mustered a small force to break the still-in blinds and chase after you, but it appears I needn't have worried. I never thought you'd take down the ferocious red nose with such swiftness. Your name will be remembered alongside the great cliff for ages hence.
We couldn't have done it without.
Then outside of the quest he says, it's astonishing how quickly you managed to defeat Red Nose. Your name will surely go down in history alongside the mighty cliff. Okay.
Okay, bro.
You told me about your situation, that you've contracted some kind of illness. I happen to know someone who may be able to help you. He's a famous alchemist. I recommend you seek him out yourself. Though it's a shame to lose such a valuable warrior. If his lordship had only recommended someone like you sooner. Never mind, it's nothing. Ah, about that imp, Tiny Nose. He's pulled his weight, though that's not saying much. I'd like to return the favor if I'm able. There's a place called Loggia farm on the way into Velia. That I've heard is in need of aid. Could you go and vouch for Tiny Nose? You might find Loggia form more to his liking, rather than living in constant fear within the imp cave.
Your name will surely go down in history.
I'm always with you. If you miss me, you can summon me.
And what he's saying on my screen is, do you really think you're ill? I'm playing this game, so that says a lot. Bang.
Yeah, let's remember that everything your black spirit says, it's kinda a reflection of what your character thinks.
Yes, and remember that in our theory, it's also a reflection of your darkest desires. Because that's what the dark energy feeds itself upon, and that's how most of the characters lose themselves at one point. And it's a nice reference because if you end up chasing your darkest desires, sure, you will get stronger and you will get everything that you want, but you will lose everything else along the way if you sacrifice it. Anyway,
Yeah.
stuck with Severo, Loggia.
You've come to Loggia Farm.
Ab imperium fortum est. Anyway, if you come here with the recommendation of Captain Cliff, I welcome you. He's so considerate. I wonder how he knew that we were in need of some hands. But who are you? The workers we have at this farm are cowards, you know. Goblins who are afraid of imps, for goodness sake.
Although
Well,
the fields
if
are a bit
you
messy,
have
you can take some potatoes.
goblins that are afraid of imps, and then we have a tiny nose imp. Might be an issue, but let's see. Didn't you know that some of the goblins are scared of imps? We're barely getting any work done because of the lack of goblin workers here. Just keep using energy, bro. It's easy. A village by the beautiful Tiny Nose? Well, isn't that just the cutest name? Oh well, don't get attacked by too attached to his name. He's big in other places. Oh, he's an imp. Well, if it's on Captain Cliff's recommendation, you won't get any objections from me. If he finds it difficult to adjust to life on the farm, he can always find some work in Velia. You're the imp, Tiny Nose was it? I'll send for him right away. And if you're off to Velia, go meet my good old friend Hans. Hans, where's the flamethrower? It's usually hanging around the town entrance.
Goblins are cowards.
Although, I don't know if Tiny Nose will be able to adjust to the farm.
He won't.
Come on. Okay, let's talk with Hans.
Welcome to Velia.
It's funny because the NPC said, "Welcome to Velia," and he's like, "Oh, stop right there!" He's like, "Okay, you're new to this place, aren't you? You have to answer a few questions to pass this checkpoint. No need to be nervous. Just a routine we do here."
There is no regular army.
Then outside of that wonderful welcome is, "I've seen a lot more wanderers lately. It's a routine check, so please understand." And then we can just, okay, talk to Sage of Velia. "I can tell you're a stranger judging by your outfit, but would you mind telling me where you're coming from?"
The vigilantes and I are.
The Ancient Stone Chamber?
Wait, what? You're from the ancient stone chamber? Rumor has it that extraordinary relics were uncovered there. So you work for Princess Gerard? You know, the red-headed woman? Oh, never mind, my mistake. Could you tell me your name? Adventurer. That's quite a unique one you got there.
The vigilantes were
Please tell me your horoscope. Oh, and this is a personal request of the famous village alchemist Alden. And for me it's the boat.
Okay, read yours, I will tell mine.
The boat, like, why do you seem unsure about your own answer? It's very important to know yourself while living life. You seem a bit suspicious. Are you one of the adventurers who lost their memories? Seems there are quite a few of you adventurers suffering from amnesia as of late. For the safety of the village, please understand that I can't just let anyone inside.
As for me,
And I just say
I
the
wanted to become a
wagon,
knight.
and he says the same thing.
And so here's my last question for you. Who led you here to Velia?
And I can't remember what we picked
I defeated Red Nose, since what you picked to get through.
Okay. And
Oh.
okay, then
I picked
let's. What did you pick?
I defeated Red Nose. The others are pretty much like, oh, how do you know? We have it in the videos first. Come on, it's the same thing.
Are you sure we read them?
100% sure.
Okay. So I defeated the red nose. You picked.
Yeah, essentially. The other ones will tell you, oh, how do you know? Yeah, I know that guy, but how can I be sure that you're not lying? So somehow he was like, hold on, what did you say? Red Nose of Altars of Agris? Then you are the one Captain Cliff recommended. Wow, really? Wow, I don't believe it. Holy fuck, man, I'm gonna stake you to the wall. Just let me in. Oh, something happened. What's the one after? The line he says after
I exit because you said that we did it.
Oh yeah, okay. And it said, extend a warm-hearted welcome to you from Velia. The Alchemist Alliston should be waiting inside. Oh wow, you're fast. You said you have a big shield, but you're pretty fast with them goddamn shields. Anyway, talk with Alliston.
Awaits your discovery.
Greetings. Cliff sent you here, you say? Oh, you must be the adventurer then. I see. So you encountered the dark energy and lost your memory. That's rather uncommon. But to still retain your sanity, that's unheard of.
Come look for me often, for your own good.
And here you can do the Crossroad. And here you choose the main questline to do the Balenos and the Calfa and Amadaya, or the simplified, in case you are a returning adventurer or someone that has done the questline before, which you can just you will just basically is dependent on levels, and you'll just have to get levels in order to progress up to Madaya. So what do we do here? Because for me,
The main.
okay.
Well, we have to do the quest line. How, like, we can't do the Crossroads simplified, otherwise we wouldn't do the quest line.
No, of course.
I mean,
So, of course, and now we talk with Alliston.
Accomplishments are not
Mate,
made.
Alliston's daughter. Okay, so we go talk with his daughter.
yep. It seems peaceful from the outside, but why are the people so edgy? Okay, Black Spirit, I guess.
I mean, he does bring a point because the checkpoint was way too harsh on us for a peaceful village.
Hello, adventurer.
Okay, so she said, hello, adventurer. You must be the one my father was talking about. Pleased to meet you. My name is Eileen.
I'm a novice alchemist of this village, Velia. You clearly possess a dark energy that's stronger than others, but that's fine by me. As an alchemist, one shan't be afraid of it. Do you think the curse of the old Cron castle is responsible for people losing memories, becoming ill, or having nightmares, as people say? But the Cron castle explosion happened such a long time ago.
Buy a potion.
And it's exactly the same. But fun fact, she says she's a novice alchemist and she can make extra instant extra HP potion, extra large, and extra thick, as I like them. So there's something fishy going on there, you know, like maybe she's not telling the whole truth, maybe. But who are we to judge, right? Like, okay. So continue with the main quest line.
Yeah.
Never-ending troubles. Do you see the soaring castle over there? That is the Cron Castle. According to the Chronicles of Balenos long ago, Cron Castle was a great city ruled by a king. One day the king brought a mysterious stranger into the castle. The strangers were also known as the Immortal Alchemist, and it is said that he created a colossal black sun on the castle one day. But something must have gone wrong. Boom! It exploded all of a sudden and killed all the people in the castle. Records tell that since then, people have held memorial services in the Ossuary every time something bad happened. But it seems no use these days and... Huh?
What kind of a potion do you require?
And now I say...
The Black Sun, how massive could it have been to blow up that castle?
Okay, we talk with the herbalist. This is the...
Eileen, we have big problem. The medicine you made this morning with parasitic bee needle have no effect. They become even more unruly.
Okay. Pick one.
That's the first one.
Okay, pick the first one. I will pick one another.
Okay, I'll see. Bee needle medicine. Are you hunting something? That jester from last night thought he was just hurt. The jester shouted in just dark energy. You said parasitic needles would be enough. Oh my, but wait a second. I'm sure I administered correctly. Why isn't the dark energy fading from him? Hurry, he's incredibly strong and this rate someone might get hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, such a disturbing incident has occurred over there on that hill. Is that crazy jester? No, it's...
Can I read something?
Yeah, it's that's what to say.
Okay. You have a basket of herbs on you. Are you an herbalist? I need to dig up more herbs. Last night, all because of that jester. I thought he was hurt, but he'd been swallowed up by the dark energy, the jester. I can't dig up any more herbs, but if I don't, Santa will scold me. You said the parasitic bee needle would treat him, didn't you? Oh my, wait a second, I'm sure I administered correctly. Why isn't the dark energy fading from him? And then it's
no, it's exactly the same. Yes.
Okay, only the first part changes. And now, my only true love.
Creo.
Yeah.
Wait, what now? Wait, do you think this is funny or what? Now look, everyone's been struggling since yesterday. This is serious. Wait, I don't think I've seen you before. Nice to meet you. I'm Creo, the great fisherman. Quick! What are fishermen doing on this hill, you ask? Well, that's exactly what I want to ask myself, Quick. Look at his body, Quick. He's been consumed by dark energy, Quick.
How can you guys anyway? Well, he's fucking harmless, man. It's just like you slap him and he goes to Valhalla. Like,
we don't want to slap him.
Yeah.
Poor chipmunk, poor Richie.
Yeah.
They say they found him near Heidel Pass, and he suddenly attacked the herbalist and went totally crazy quick. He even attacked the workers in the lodge and went on a total rampage last night throughout the entire village. I was having fun enjoying night fishing for the first time in a while. Can someone help Quick? Can anyone make him snap out of his madness Quick? And then outside of the quest he said, thanks to this one, my night's fishing was ruined Quick. Last night's weather was so perfect Quick.
What? Really? How dare they compare me to this pathetic dark energy this guy's possessed with? Now that really hurts my pride, you know? Make them step aside. I can handle this. A dark energy of this size is just a laughing matter to me. This jester must have fallen for someone's prank. He's just having a bad dream, that's all. Let me show you how I handle this. Go closer to him.
Oh my god. Okay.
Extend your hand to the jester shrouded in dark energy. As soon as you extend your hand, the dark energy fades away from the jester.
Oh my! Hey buddy, are you okay? You're causing a ruckus. You sounded like a pumpkin ghost treading water. Why am I here? Oh, why is there a stick in my hand?
Wow, man. Every single day we ask ourselves this as guys.
Okay. Who are you, Quick? Even Master Aniston couldn't solve this problem so quickly, Quick. I don't know what trick you did exactly, but I kinda like you a lot, Quick.
Me too, Creo, me too.
Yeah, and then with the quest, because nothing, it doesn't change.
I'll tell Chief Igor Bartali about your help, Quick. Quick? Who is Chief Igor Bartali? What kind of fish-headed fool doesn't know the Chief? Quick. Just a while ago, when you absorbed the dark energy from this guy, you looked like the spirit of Ramones, the hero from the Chronicles of Balenos, chapter 17. But I ate my word, Quick. Quick? You don't even know Ramones, the hero of Balenos? It's our epic hero who defeated the vile alchemist that blew up all of Cron Castle. You're a fishy one, Quick. Who the hell are you, Quick? Hey, are you listening, Quick? Why are you getting fuzzy all of a sudden, Quick?
You feel an ominous energy from the building nearby. Suddenly, from the building which appears to be the ossuary, you feel the ominous energy of the jester. An unknown dark energy is in the shape of a worm, rises above the ossuary, quickly approaches you, then vanishes. Could this be a warning of sorts?
I think it's just a worm. Anyway.
Quick! Pull yourself together, Quick! What are you looking at, Quick? That's Velia Ossuary. It's the building where we keep the remains of the past ones of House Bartali that had ruled over the land of Balenos. But it's a scary place where lightning strikes and people hear strange sounds from it. So you'd better not get close to it, Quick.
Was the dark energy that shrouded the ossuary just an hallucination?
Now let's go back, everybody, Quick! Back to the village, Quick! You there, Jester Buddy, okay now? Then you should go to the Chief's Inn, Quick! Not sure if there's space for that Jester, Quick. The Chief needs to build an expansion for the inn, Quick.
What you saw earlier was no hallucination. That energy you saw was the same thing that the jester was possessed with. I'm sure there is something lurking inside the ossuary that's wreaking havoc on the villagers here. You can trust me on this. I swallowed the dark energy of the jester for you, remember? Just keep in mind that I know so well how exciting this war is.
Okay, Black Spirit, you might have a few issues, but understandable.
It's not just a ghost. There's something there at the ossuary.
And mine says, hello, Quick, move quick. Sorry, I was imitating that otter. Anyway.
What are you? An adventurer? Or a grave robber?
Let me... Finally, the poor jester lad had come to his senses. Was it you who woke him up from his nightmare? It was late in the evening yesterday. We don't know what happened, but the poor guy was trudging along Heidel Pass, weeping his eyes out. Later, perhaps wanting to take shelter from people, he tried to come into this ossuary, but I turned him out. No, I didn't turn him out because I'm a cold-hearted person. I just wanted to protect him from the ossuary's curse. Says the guy looking like a fucking unwrapped newspaper, but okay.
If you don't want to get buried here, make sure to take care of yourself.
I worked so hard for this, and you collapsed like this in one night. Then I heard that the jester lad made a total mess in the village last night. This daughter generally from Velia. He'll easily become a subject of blame among the folks. However, if Chief Bartali looks after him, he's going to be fine. To be fair, he must have been really tough on him. He's just trying his best to wake up from the nightmare, not that he's gone mad. You want to go into the Ossuary? Were you listening to me? Look, no one, literally no one can escape from the curse of this Ossuary, you hear me?
Yeah, literally no one can escape from this curse, okay?
Hidden cave. You never know.
Okay, pick one.
Okay, so here is... I'll pick... Then... Why are you fine? Because that's something I'm curious
Okay.
about. And it says,
Well, the truth is, ever since that incident, I've never gone inside. Even if you report me for negligence, no one will criticize me. Ever since the chief's granddaughter Emma Bartali went through that nightmarish day, wretched thick liquid has filled up the floors, and she always used to, she began that day, praying to her ancestors for the village. She felt something wet dripping on her shoulder. It was her period. From then on, Emma has suffered from horrible nightmares. Fortunately, whenever it was due to her ancestor protection, she didn't go crazy like that jester, but she began to waste away. If you still want to enter even after I told you everything, it's your funeral.
You need
That's-
silver,
Okay.
gold keys.
Since when were things like this?
Do you have one?
Ever since the chief's granddaughter, Emma Bartali, went through that nightmarish day, and then it's the same.
oh wow, yeah. Pick the last option, guys. It's the one with most floor. Anyway, and this is the... this is what it looks like if I eat just like at a weird kebab shop in the place, you know. It looks exactly like this,
My god.
just as liquidy as well.
Okay, did you interact with
Oh,
it?
yeah, it's like, my son, I am here. Grow your branches and bloom the black sun at the end of it, for immortality awaits you at the end of the fall. Bartali III shall accept the promised scroll.
You hear a horrifying voice from the source of the fault stench, and it makes you feel faint as if you're having a nightmare. Unidentified pit giving off a foul stench. Hey, wake up! No need to be afraid. It's okay. It's just a feeble energy lurking around. As long as I'm with you, you won't be consumed by the nightmare. Besides, it seems this place does have a story behind it. That novice alchemist said the Cron castle fell when the black sun exploded. Now, this obnoxious thing tells you to bloom the black sun? What the hell happened in the Cron castle back then? Oh, I see something interesting over there. Shall we have a look? And here we have to read everything.
You see the skeleton? That's me.
A book covered in dust has one line that catches your eye. By Lunar, a quiet witness of Cron's fall. Records of Cron, the immortal alchemist. Withholding his true name, the immortal alchemist promised the secrets of immortality to Bartali III. Fun fact, the immortal alchemist is Kafras.
Yeah.
Bartali III had covered the alchemist's steps in gold and brought in precious alchemy tools of all sorts from distant lands. The immortal alchemist handed him a scroll, a black tree with branches extended wide and a black sun hanging over it.
Turasil.
Probably. Or Kuturan.
Yeah.
Or Kamasil. At this point, it's full of tree here. Bartali III received the scroll from the immortal alchemist. Someone should have cut off his hands at that very moment.
Oof.
Records of Cron, to my niece. Hannah lost her parents at a young age and was but a girl who swept the floors of the Lunar Hollow Inn. She soon fell in love with a young man who swam in like spring, bore his child, whom she raised all by herself. Time passed, and her nation began to kidnap young women to where the immortal alchemist resided on the top of the Cron castle. Feeling sorry for raising the child without a father, Hannah introduced her as her niece. Yet, Hannah too was kidnapped. The day that Hannah was dragged away, a dark sphere of unknown origins covered the peaks of the Cron castle. And then it exploded. The shores of Balenos were dyed red, and as if covered in autumn foliage. Like an endless shower of leaves, red bits of flesh and bone piled over the waters. Oh Anna, where have you gone, leaving your child behind? I have no other wish than to see you laid into your final resting place. The rest of the pages are indistinguishable damage, but the last page remains fairly intact compared to the other pages. Oh, Bartali, never forget the saying, though the dead tread slowly and tardily, they shall never stop walking. For the grudges of your victims shall one day bring blood upon your family. Just because of the king who sought immortality, innocent citizens had to cross the bar. They said the granddaughter of the chief is having nightmares, right? But technically, they are the descendants of the king. It must be somehow related to this event, no? By the way, who had the audacity to place a journal that speaks ill of House Bartali here? In the middle of the ossuary, where they keep the remains of the Bartali family.
Yeah, that is kind of messed up now that you say.
Yeah, probably they did what the Sephir are trying to do at the Thormund Castle.
Imagine being outsmarted by two drunk guys and the royal family whose royal bloodlines are not a tree but fucking circles. Imagine.
This might be somebody's scheme, using history. I wonder what the real truth is. I was saying what Blacksmith is saying.
There are no
What a smell. Now stay focused, huh? Perhaps you are cursed just like as the jester lad? You want me to tell you who else visited this ossuary? Oh wow, you can talk clearly. That means you're fine then.
If you don't want to get
Okay, let's see. Apart from the Bartali family members, not many people come to visit here. Sometimes a few kids come here for fun. Yeah, for fun. Yeah. Well, what do you think young adults did back in the day when there was no internet and nothing else to do? But they wouldn't dare go inside because of the eerie atmosphere. Oh, they were going inside some places, alright? Oh, by the way, even priestesses from Calfian do visit here regularly. They say they pay a visit here to endow Alion's blessing on this land or something. But it's clear that they come here just for surveillance purposes on their subordinate state. What the? By the looks of it, I know that you're insulted with amnesia, but I hope you haven't forgotten that the land of Balenos is currently under Calfian rule. Speaking of which, you might as well pay respects to the priest since you came here. Who? I'm talking about the Elion priestess Ottavio. Leave a good impression, you know. There he is in that building over there, preaching messages to the believers. You should go meet him.
examine the place from corner to
I heard Calfian rules this place. I won't ever let anyone rule over me.
Yeah, go speak with the thick mama guardian. Let me see how that changes. Here, let me still wait. I greeted him. I'm just gonna steal from him.
Thank you, Lord Elion.
It's not a corsair, but Good enough. And what you got in your pockets, boy?
Oh,
Oh, he saw me.
Lord Elion, could you guide my cat back to me?
Okay.
Bless
Wait,
us
do I
with the newborn.
still have some karma? So let me see what those pockets hold.
to feed her well.
Oh, okay. No, I don't have any more karma. Let's not.
Oh, I hunt you.
Okay. So the
Lord Elion be with you at all times.
the Corsair is better at stealing.
Mothering me to me.
Let's see. Any practice for seeking immortality is heresy, and for forbidden alchemy. Repeat after me.
And they repeat.
That is equal to answering Lord Elion's heavenly calling, and thus those who oppose it are heretics to refuse to be with God.
And they repeat.
I haven't seen you before. You must have come here to offer a prayer to Lord Elion. I have like minus 200 enmity with him. I don't think.
Lord Elion.
Welcome. Lord Elion gives his blessings to ones with an obedient heart.
Lord Elion has guided me to Velia.
And then it's like, if you have an item with strong dark powers, I can remove some of the darkness from it. For someone that can remove darkness, he definitely doesn't seem to feel that we have major darkness. But
Yeah, don't worry about it.
now let us pray. Let us pray that the disturbing event happening lately may die out. And then, any practice for seeking immortality is heresy and a forbidden alchemy. It is because of your old king who had fallen to the despicable alchemist that this Balenos ended up becoming what it is now. Look at our great Republic of Calphion.
Yeah.
Sir, should I remind you that you guys have refugees dying of thirst and hunger outside of your gates? Your city is, half of it is in a rebellious state, fighting and on fire. And you have like 3 wars on 3 different fronts, and also pirates threatening you.
And also they sell people as slaves in Odilita.
Yeah.
While his somewhat boring sermon continues, you feel someone's presence behind. Woo. Elion, I don't care. That sermon was so boring.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Look at this, quick! Isn't it huge? Just imagine Creo sitting there like with his hands in his pants, like, look at this! Isn't it huge, quick? It's all skill, quick. Oh, would you mind showing me, Creo? Show me what you can do with those rugged, manly outer hands.
Are you here to offer a prayer?
What do you mean, prayer, quick? To that Ella or LA guy? Quick. Not that praying about it heals wounds or fills empty tummies, so why pray at all, quick? The only thing that seems to get better with prayer is the quality of that red man's robes, quick. Ooh. I'm here because I have something to tell you, quick. The villagers like you, quick. The jester whose life you saved also said thank you. The chief is asking for you, quick. Yegor! Bartali, my friend, let's just go and have some fun.
Let's talk with him.
Oh, there was a time when I dreamed of being a
So you
great
finally
adventurer.
meet.
I ended
Welcome
up
to our
returning
village
back
of
here.
Velia.
I must admit,
My name is Igor Bartali, the chief of Velia. I heard you saved a poor jester possessed by the dark energy.
treat the
And no one asked how I did it, but it's fine.
It's fine. Treat the villagers like you'd want to be treated. Okay. I heard from Master Alistair that you were shunned by the village folks when you first arrived here. I apologize on behalf of the village. But the story about you quickly traveled around the town, and now everyone is welcoming you. Which brings me to my next point. I have a favor to ask you. You see, I have a dark granddaughter, and she might need a dick exorcism. Oh dear, I'd get an earful from her again. She said I must ask you to meet her at the inn first. Also, she's taking me out for a date before. Listen, I watched a lot of porn, and I gotta say that it's just very similar. It's very similar. Oh, I'm all talking about my wife, Aileen. She told me 1,000 times that she really wanted to see you. Oh no. I've seen also this.
Oh, would you like to get some rest at our Lunar Halloween for now? It's not a classy place, but you can certainly make yourself at home. Oh, who, stepdaddy?
God. Okay, I think it's about time we took a break.
And says an inn. Hey, I like the chief of this town. We should always be treated like this. Hey. Oh my, it seems my husband didn't forget to tell you to visit here. Glad to meet you. I'm Eileen. Welcome to our Lunar Halloween. Eileen, please, I got magic potatoes from Frito Farm. Told you a million times that potato from Northwest Plantation of Calvion are much better. Now. What do you need those expensive potatoes for? Stop asking for Calvionian ingredients. They're too costly for nothing.
Oof.
Get a good rest.
I was having a difficult time thanks to parasitic bees. And why such expensive food for ingredients? At this rate, we'll be out of business. Okay, hustle. How about some refreshment? Can you wait a bit here? David is baking a tasty loaf of bread at the moment. Oh, did my husband tell you about her granddaughter by any chance? She started having nightmares from some time ago, and her face is growing haggard. Oh, I think that's why. Oh? Sister, it's been such a long— holy shit, it's like day and night. What happened? Look at this. The fucking wife looks like she got run over by a train and into a
Come on!
Anyway, sister, it's been such a— I think he drew the short stick, but it's fine. He's living the happy life in the end. Remember, just because someone looks better on the outside does not mean they're better on the inside. How have you been? It seems like you've put on some weight too. The chief must be treating you very well. Oh, I think the chief is battering there like no fucking tomorrow, man. He's plowing them fields every day. Goodness me. But you've just moved to Heidel. How are you? Did you come here just for an outing? Wait, since you brought your baby, it doesn't look like it. Well, it wasn't an easy decision, but we're coming back for good. Do you have any idea how much tax the Grand Chamberlain is collecting these days? Taxation? More like theft by the nation. I originally thought it would be much better for us since Heidel is bigger than here, and there will be more customers and stuff, but living in a big city wasn't so easy after all. The Grand Chamberlain, Sir Jordan Dukas, the fucking bastard, you mean? Sorry, just dropped a little bit of the, the end of the Mountain of the Eternal Winter squeezed out, and also what he'll do in Heidel. Not very proud of that work. It makes me angry that he hurts the people he loves in order to achieve his goals. Now that is a name I haven't heard for a while. He's such a handsome man. Okay, listen, okay. Igor might be old, but he still got it. He used to be an adventurer. Okay, his cane, he has a cane. Adventurer, would you like to take a look around the inn for a moment? No, I don't trust having you behind me, but okay. Mr. Finta will get you some tasty bread in no time. And this is the only acceptable roleplay time that you can actually get the fluffy milk bread. And for some reason they just copy paste and just give that thing.
This place is crowded with people. Go on and talk to someone.
And I say, I hear people talking about someone named Jordan. I don't know who he is, but he must be something. Okay, and I guess we talk with the chef.
You will admire me once you
I respect myself, bravery and motivation. I'll come to from the inside, right? Holy fucking mother of knowledge!
courage and will both come from a full belly. The
Okay.
farm?
But that's
I have
not the
nothing
first
to worry
place.
about with me wife.
It's here.
One who fell into
Qua.
Julian's trap.
Ah. Wow. This is more palatable than what they after in my brother. There is a reason why I'm a regular here at the Lunar Halloween.
You don't see any signs of the jester at the inn.
Ah, you're the one from the hill. Perhaps you're looking for the jester. Came from Heidel.
He's quite the famous here, you know. Look this, have you seen where that jester went? What, the guy? I think he went to see the chief for a new job. He no longer wants to be a jester. I wonder what happened to him to get kicked out of Hydel's of all places. And I doubt the Grand Chamberlain Jordan would have done such a thing.
Hear the about just a sorry.
Hey, don't ask him anything. He's a regular here, where he'll only make quick stop for business matter and doesn't know a thing. The jester was apparently exiled by the Calfin Merchant Guild of Hydel. His role was playing the chimpman that baits the eagle. Sounds strange, eh? For the eagle, which symbolizes Calfin, to be baited by a nimble chimp monk is rather comical scene. Definitely ticked off the Calfian Merchant Guild for sure, but what could they do? Hydel can't protest while under Calfian rule. It's all the same here or there. Anyways, that jester was apparently hired at the home of the Grand Chamberlain Jordan himself. Maybe it's because he suffered such nonsensical things by Calvin. Jordan, that young master, has changed much for the worse, no? I trained under Captain Cliff with that guy when we were young. Wait, that can't be. That bread smells like... I'm getting fucking bread. Yes sir, give me that bread. I just finished baking some bread for the first moon. It goes really well with the special juice I made. I love people who genuinely appreciate me cooking. People like you who'd come by just for the smell of my food. It's gonna smell your fate, boy. Alright, let's see. As a matter of fact, this will be the last time to get my food for free. I'm offering this food because the chief asked me to do this. Have you heard of the granddaughter of the chief? She's such a hand-handed gal. And she's going ill lately ever since she started having nightmares. Damn it, another rotten onion. Anyway, no matter how many times they perform ancestor strides at the Ossuary or being famous doctor for her, it was no use. Some say it's due to the scene committed by the House Bartali during the Cron Castle days. But to be honest, that happens eons ago, so how's that related to this?
Courage and will both come from a full belly.
Yeah, you gotta start for me, but...
Let's see if this cook can cook. Go on and eat the bread and drink the juice. Are you starving?
And then, if time erased everything, the world would be a much better place to live in, hehe. You have breadcrumbs on your mouth. Did you get enough rest? Okay, you can stay at our inn a few more days in a soft bed. We can have a chat about adventure every once in a while too.
It's a lie that there are treasures in the charnel house.
So, I'm too old to go on an adventure now. So lately I have my own adventures in my dream. It's an adventure to find a monster with my shiny armor and my sharp, big two-handed giant sword. I've been looking for the den of nightmares where the monster lives. Yes, the monster of the very nightmare that my granddaughter is suffering from. I heard that you saved the jester who was having a nightmare after being consumed by dark energy. Can I buy your time if it's not too much of trouble? Investigate the nightmare that's gripping my granddaughter, my most beloved child. The pretty child does not have much time. She's only buying time temporarily with the magic imbued necklace. If you help her to get sound sleep, in return I'll give you full support for your journey to recover your lost memory. Have you been to the training ground of the village yet? Why don't you go there and meet skill instructor Tarchus? He's our village's pride. He's the one getting the necklace that chases away the nightmares for a faraway land on a regular basis. And
the skill instructor? Don't you want to find out how skilled they are? Let's ask for a duel.
Duel every day.
War is tragic.
Okay, tell me when you're ready to talk with him.
Ready.
Oh, hero, what brings you here? Are you here to learn combat skills from me?
Do you want to be part of
You don't just collect skills. After learning them, you need to become a master of them. Isn't that so? The chief wanted you to deliver the necklace. You must be quite a fellow to earn the chief's trust. It's a good thing that you earned his trust. Do you see these fellas? As you can see, they're training hard.
Actually, I don't see anyone. I just see them walking around.
Yeah, because here there are supposed to be many adventurous training, but there's no
I see. Sweating it out is because they're aware that the world out there is tough. Just so you know, Chief was the greatest adventurer who knew the tough world better than anyone. I believe learning his way and wisdom indeed is the true beginning of the journey. Here, this is the necklace I brought from a faraway land. It is instilled with a spirit that can chase away the nightmares for a short period of time. Now, you must journey to meet Emma Bartali that everyone's been talking about. I hope the strange power you have will work on her.
Become stronger for your own.
Oh my lord.
We are finally meeting the chief's granddaughter. I wonder who pulled such a prank on her.
And Miles, don't be disappointed that you didn't go looking around town. We can come back after we're done, hehe. That's not the reason why I'm disappointed, Blacksmith. That is not the reason why I'm disappointed.
Come this way.
I'm coming! Whee! And in fact, here we have Emma Bartali.
How much longer will this nightmare last?
And then it's like, you brought my necklace. I'm guessing Tarchus told you to send this to me. I experience nightmares frequently when I don't have this necklace. I should have been the one to get the necklace. Thank you so much again.
Black energy haunts me in my dreams.
By the way,
every night.
Starcross.
I always wake up out of fear.
And then outside of the quest, she's like, what's it like outside the village? Even Heidel must be a lot different from Velia, right? Not really.
Kinda.
The same. And then, yes, you want to know more about my dreams? Oh well, you see, Ashwa's hill over there? I always see these little spirits quietly crying when I try to go to comfort them. Something always seems to get in the way. Then these black spirits with beady red eyes would appear out of nowhere and chase after me. I just imagine like a bunch of ancient spirits like, oh Lily, she's so hot, hehe, come here, let me possess you, I want to be inside of you, come on, only $5, more energy you want, yes, you want power? Okay, huh? Did you say that you wanted to head over to Aqua's will? Weapons is infested with goblins, it's too dangerous. But if you still want to go to Aqua's hill, I suggest that you talk to Grusha first. Don't let his appearance fool you. He is actually very sensible and wise. Yeah, he just has a nice fat something.
Ask about another dream.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, because you can ask for knowledge. I hear a frightened, sad voice coming from somewhere. That place is dark and damp. She's looking for someone.
Right.
It was something about the nightmare, by the way.
Okay, I didn't have that option. And then
a dark spirit with red eyes. Sounds scary, huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Well.
And mine says, you don't think I'm the type of spirit that gives nightmares, do you? I don't have time to scare people like that. Understandable, he's kind of stuck inside of us anyway.
I spent a day catching up to find out what goblins are up to.
As I was checking out the situation. Oh, sorry, I spoke a bit of Goblin just now.
Be wary of
I'm doing this for the town. It's weird that I feel closer with the Goblins now, though. Yeah, it just has a fat.
Okay, and here we have the Crossroad. Goblins at the ruins. Grusha wears a silly-looking goblin disguise in order to protect the villagers. You choose to work together with Grusha in protecting the villager. After you obtain information about goblins from Grusha, slay the goblins and the goblin chief in order to free Velia from the goblin threat. Or about goblins. Grusha feels as if he is neither human nor goblin, and often speaks in goblin language. Go and obtain knowledge about goblins to search for clues instead of keeping help from Grusha. And the untold truth about Giath. You can discover the truth behind living as a goblin by searching through his tragic story of being betrayed and used by humans. The goal is to put Giath to rest, get Grusha's help to find the reason why Giath went berserk and the record about his whereabouts. We already did the untold truth about Giath, and the answer is that actually the Giath seems different from goblins because actually he used to be a human. And at a certain point, the army of the Cron castle, but anyway, other humans from Velia turn against him, and he's been betrayed. So he enraged and started to be the real chief of the goblins.
Yeah. And in fact, as you can see, there's a little orange thing that says you have completed this Crossroad quest 1 times. Essentially just to make sure that if you're replaying through or doing things again through for the purpose of the lore, you don't just select the same thing over and over again.
Exactly. So now let's try with about goblins. Okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Learn about goblin fence, learn about goblin intelligence, learn about... Oh wait, do this one. Learn about...
I will follow you because I already did it. Because obviously I have the knowledge.
How much knowledge do you have in this game? Holy shit.
559. Sorry, 459.
Yeah, it's not like it makes it much better. Okay, so this is funnily enough where this takes me. I don't get it. Is it something under? There has to be something under.
Okay, what do you have to do?
Learn about goblin fences and goblin intelligence, so I have to go inside of this cave. It's just that I tried to follow directly and I ended up on top here. This one. Okay, so here you can go inside and learn about goblin fence. You can't tell whenever the fence were made by goblins, or if the goblins stole a fence made by humans. The knowledge is, it seems that the goblins mark their territory with a fence. One thing for sure is that goblins know how to use tools just like humans.
Bonk.
It's almost as if a human is leading them. The goblin
Bonk.
torch. It's a torch illuminating the goblin cave. When you inspect it, the goblins are intelligent enough to use torches to light up the cave. The goblins here have behaved more systematically since the goblin chief arrived. Okay, this is almost to show that it's almost as if the goblins are being led by humans or somehow learning and evolving. Now we go ahead and talk about the goblin and the blackstone because of a mural, apparently. Different sizes of rocks covered with what seems to be goblin drawings. When you inspect it, markings made by the goblin that only a few scholars can decode. Really? Okay, let's just talk with the Black Spirit.
Okay. Well, this is disappointing. We didn't find any valuable information. I guess we don't have a choice. Let's go talk to Grusha. We'll see if he has more to offer.
Okay.
Hurry up and go to Grusha. We need to find out whether he's really a goblin or not. If he turns out to be a real goblin, we'll be able to retrieve valuable information. But he's a human, like it's pretty clear, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't understand why they did this. In fact, you already meet him, and we know 100% that he's not a goblin. Yeah. Like it makes no sense to think that he can be a goblin. What the hell?
Because because probably goblins are more similar to humans.
Ah.
And since he is with green dirt on him, then
I found the node
I don't know.
manager here. Yes. I got energy.
you should really start to do some knowledge, at least for the nodes.
I'm trying my best, but it's not like me.
I
Because we were
will,
doing.
I will explain you later. Now come and talk to Grusha.
Yeah, I'm almost there. Like for example, we did that in Odraxia, but we didn't do it for Velia or anything of the sort. So
Yeah.
I'm doing
I-
this
Oh,
for the.
Oh,
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
okay.
no, actually, yeah, I read this before. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you a goblin?
Okay, we ask him if he's a goblin. That is nonsense. It is true I have not interacted with humans for some time because of my mission. This is probably I've grown accustomed to the habit of the goblin. But I'm still a human. Ah no, I'm a goblin.
Be wary of goblin
There's nothing wrong about goblins. It's better to be a goblin than to live an egotistical human being. The ship is coming. You humans are finished. It's only a matter of time before the chief arrives. Wait, that's not what I meant to say. I need to run from this place. Yeah, he's very mentally stable.
Yeah.
like I'm getting acquainted with them, spending all
Do you
day
feel
watching
that? We are not alone. I sense a powerful presence nearby. Do you want me to summon the Goblin Chief? It's just like I summoned Red Nose. I hope you are prepared. The Goblin Chief is much stronger than regular goblins. You may wind up dead if you are not careful. Don't worry, you have me by your side. Do you think Grusha will be surprised if we defeat Giath? I can't wait to see the look on his face when we tell him that. And again, like, take care.
That was very weird. I thought there would be more to the whole goblin story. I guess this one is just legitimately.
Let's hurry and go. I wonder how Grusha will react when he's defeated. Yeah, but because the story of the Giath is from the other questline.
Yeah, but also, like the other questline revealed so much, and this one is legitimately Unga Bunga. Okay, goblins are smart. Go kill the chief. Like, wow.
Probably it's because like this you get the knowledge.
No knowledge?
Yeah, the knowledge you just get.
Oh,
From
that.
the things.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, it's weird because you can go inside the goblin cave and interact yourself outside of the quest.
Yeah, but if you do the other quest line, you don't do the.
Of course.
In fact, you didn't have it.
Yeah. And in fact, if you look, Giath has really
Bonk,
very
bonk, bonk, bonk.
human features.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
nothing.
he's obviously bigger than the goblins and he's more human. And in fact, he's a human.
Not anymore.
Kinda.
Forgive me, I followed you because I was worried. The monster I defeated recently appeared in my nightmares. About Grusha, please don't think ill of him. He has dedicated himself entirely to this mission. He will come back to his senses soon enough.
Oh, I see. They're doing like a Tarzan reference here.
Yeah.
Ah, where will this nightmare end? And in the quest, I can tell that Giath is not a goblin. He looked very similar to the black energy I saw in my nightmare. Like Grusha, he's a human wearing a goblin mask. To be willing to change so much to protect something, it may be related to the vengeful soul that I saw in my nightmare. Everything is starting to become clearer. When I was a child, I heard about a cave where ghosts would appear. Can you give me a hand? I'm sure we can find some clues in that cave. Eileen says that a special link is needed to talk with souls. Adventurer, please help me. I need to get rid of my nightmares. So go in the cave and link up with me. Very deeply.
On Erquaz Hill, you can find a shining flower that rarely blooms. There is a myth that the ghosts of the people who used to live in the Cron Castle are residing in the flowers. The ghost of Cron Castle will respond to that flower. I'll be waiting for you at the hill near Cron Castle. Are you sure that it's just not a flower causing hallucination and then you just see stuff? Because it definitely seems to me
like Emma said, Giath isn't a goblin. How boring.
And then mine says, do you think that Giath was trying too hard to protect is related to the Cron Castle? I think my Black Spirit had a stroke.
Poor Black Spirit.
Oh, I see. No, I just it's like, because what he says, like, do you think what Giath was trying to protect is related to Cron Castle? And the answer is yeah.
Let's stop with Beedle.
Yeah, I'm coming. I took the long way around. Ooh. My name is Anal Beedle. Let's talk with you.
Wait! I'll surrender! I'll surrender!
Wow, that was fast. He says that he surrenders and I only spoke with him.
Yep.
Oh dear, you scared me. I thought my heart was going to leap out of my chest. What are you doing here? Ah, where did you get that eerie looking flower? Is that the flower Emma keeps talking about? I'm not your enemy. I don't want to get old and die in exile. Do you understand me? Then in the quest he says, the cave that Emma spoke of lies beneath the cliff east of Cron Castle. Way down over there. Go now. Oh.
Seeing that Cron Castle kept appearing in Emma's nightmare, I'm sure there's a great secret to it. Yeah, you know, like kinda a black sun, for example.
I really just think that Emma had the issue, like she's just seeing some flowers that give you hallucinations and she thinks she's talking with spirits. Because it doesn't feel like that. Okay, let's see what Emma says. I was waiting for you, adventurer. Ah, the flower, can you see it? It's shaking, reacting to something. It's shaking because of my anger, don't worry about it. The quest. It's somewhere nearby, adventurer. When I was a kid, my grandfather used to talk about the cave. Wait, let's go together. Please take the lead. I also want to know the truth behind this nightmare.
We need to go inside the dark cave. Be careful not to lose the firefly.
And in fact, fun fact, here is where teenagers, again and young adults in medieval times used to go to hold hands and do things. And unfortunately the moans and all weird people you see at night or glowing weirdly is not ghosts, it's just people trying to have fun and do something to pass the time before the internet was a thing. Anyway. It doesn't say anything. Okay. The ghost, the ghost is looking for a child. Look, adventurer, the ghost is reacting to the wildflower. There must be some records on the Cron Castle left even in these ruins. My grandfather used to tell me about how Cron Castle came to ruin many times. But I think that it's a thing of the past and never listen closely. For they say time solves all matters. However that goes, no. Not only that goes, but so many vengeful spirits of the past still cry out from this damp, sunless place. Again, those are not cries of yeah.
Keep going.
That also being the reason why it wasn't solved by praying to the ancestor at the Ossuary. The answer seems to lie in this very Cron Castle. If the commander of the occupying forces of Cron Castle, please infiltrate their encampment and retrieve the records. I'll be waiting near the entrance of Cron Castle. And then in fact...
Maybe the lost history of this castle might have an answer. You don't say.
Maybe praying to your ancestor, which were responsible for destroying the Cron Castle, is not really going to do much, you know, because they were kind of fucking responsible for creating the Black Sun. So they're not gonna be like, oh, I give thee my protection. It's gonna be like, nope, never happened. What are you talking about? Black Sun? Don't know what Black Sun you're talking about. Do you really think that the spirits would tell you exactly what of the things that happened? Anyway. Here's a tent.
Let's burn.
And you just burn it, then you don't. Okay.
And here is where people got stuck forever because you just...
Sorry, but I didn't burn them. I don't know how. Probably because...
No, I think it's fine. You can just get the thing. I think the burning is a meme.
Yeah. I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay. So, here usually you'd expect to kill or to use F6 to steal, nope, you just interact.
Yep.
Okay, one moment, I need to also burn, because apparently mine didn't work. Burn. Okay. Yep, and now we'll go talk with Emma.
Okay, talk. You okay?
Yeah, I thought it was funny because like I see I do the cool moves like wow, yeah, huh. I look at you and I see you just running and jumping.
What I was supposed to do?
No.
Ah, this is the book, thank you. Let's take a read, yes? Well, I'm so nervous.
And then obviously she instantly opens the book.
The people were led to the castle by the forbidden alchemy that summoned the sun, to leave only despair behind, turning the hope of this land into an offering. Despair serves as a fuel for the dark sun, and the dark sun shall call forth the realm of shadows. Ah, I don't know what this next passage means, but the one who does just so happens to be here.
Okay.
A journal about Cron Castle. Something's definitely starting to unravel.
Then we talk.
My grandfather's friend, Augustine, has 2 daughters. People prefer the first daughter, Clarence.
She's very calm and smart. Who the fuck is Clarence? Who would name their daughter Clarence? Seriously, what the hell is wrong with Augustine?
Personally, I'm a lot closer to Eileen.
Alien.
She's always worried about me and my nightmares.
I think about more as well.
Even this time, she risks coming out here to see me. And I think it would be alright to show it to Eileen.
Oh, let's go back in the cave and show her how the ghosts make these weird noises.
Would you mind showing the journal to her?
Oh.
Emma must have come all the way here because she's worried.
Yes, because she's worried.
Oh, hello, I followed you here because I was worried about Emma. I'm glad to know that Emma is doing fine.
You haven't touched Emma, have you?
This place is probably safe, right?
Yeah, kinda. Not with you here though, but yeah.
Revelations. Ah, this is the Lost Records of Cron. It seems to contain information I could not find in my father's study. Give it to me. I might figure something out if I look at it closely.
Excuse me? People come. They used to make them be in despair because despair fuels to open the portal to open the black sun, which we know is a portal, and you need despair as an energy source. What else do you need to decipher?
Because there's a part the other girl couldn't read.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, keep reading.
I can't believe it. Even my father might have never seen this.
It looks like it's hidden in the basement archives for ages.
The army at the Cron Castle? At the Cron had this? Oh dear.
The king became a puppet of the corrupt alchemist, for he was blinded by immortality that was never to be his. The once benevolent monarch who cherished his subject is no more, and at the end of these drums I shall come to exist in a form not human nor creature. True penance to the people who died without reason shall lead the way to the underworld, as the remaining pieces of my soul will comfort the vindictive souls. The final words uttered during the ritual of the suffocating soul of Giath, the one who plotted to remove the king's alchemist.
Ah, so that's why Lema, who is of the Bartali bloodline, was captured. For none sought to comfort the poor souls who suffered unjust deaths. They're just crying out for help. We must respond to their cries.
We must do no such thing, by the way, but okay.
In the quest, she says, facing the past is making me tremble. Phew! I need to calm down. Luckily, I learned a ritual from my father on how to comfort souls. Please wait, I prepared the ingredients at the ready. Now I just need to adjust the ratio. There, it's done.
A big fucking bong. Please use this scroll at the highest point of Cron Castle. Alright, let's get high as fuck. It will help to calm all the vengeful souls. Oh, do you want to know how to get to the top?
Climb.
Don't worry, go to the spot and I will tell you, and Bustle will help you there.
They say it was just an accident, but doesn't it sound fishy? Mm-hmm. Well...
Mine says alchemy. What kind of alchemy were they performing to have destroyed this entire castle? We know you find this answer out in Otraxi.
Yeah.
But also, if you're paying attention, you can realize. Over here, those stairs, over there. And he's pointing to that section.
Beetle is pointing at a section of the fallen wall.
A beetle, little. Climbing on the section. The stone. A little, a beetle. Losing my fucking mind. A little. Okay.
Yeah. You okay? Kinda.
Yeah.
You arrived at the Cron Castle altar. This appears to be the alchemy device that destroyed the Cron Castle. Did the power of the Blackstones protect you from the explosion? You found a strange device in the shape of an orb. The power resonating within the orb seems to be linked to the top of the spire. In my opinion, we'll find something like this in the Zephyr's castle, in the Thormund castle, whatever, like the castle of the Zephyrs.
Yeah, they're just copying people from Balenos. Not impressed.
Ready to see a nice black sun coming soon? Right here, you can hold the memorial service right here.
Yeah, let me open. Oh yeah, you...
A special scroll that Eileen created by recalling that... Okay, rip.
Cutscene, very important. Nice, the camera panned out into a wall.
You can feel the spirits radiate with warmth. It feels as if the angry souls finally found peace.
Can you make me a party leader so I can do the scroll as well?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
Yeah, it's for the Okay. So yeah, they found the piece.
Beware of the young fox of Heidel.
Yeah, it's talking about Jordan.
The spirits send their warm regards for your help. However, you can still sense dark energy from the spirits of old Cron within the castle. Huh? Did you see that? The spirits have suddenly become quiet.
But visible at least, they look pretty. Anyway.
Yep.
Stuck with Beetle.
Yep.
The anal Beetle.
Like...
Hello, where have you been? I thought you were inside the castle all by yourself. This place will drive us insane if we stay here any longer. Let's leave this place immediately. Well, what are you waiting for? Please lead the way. I'll be fine on my own here.
Okay,
stuck step, bro. Need someone to Blacksmith with.
Wait, let me invite you to the party.
Wait, did you close the party? I gave
Oh,
you...
okay. Oh, sorry.
What do you mean? You're the party leader.
I thought you accept. Sorry. There was an explosion long ago at Cron Castle. Does this black energy really look like the vengeance of those spirits?
No.
Now, take a look of these shiny stones. Don't they feel similar to the energy found in Cron Castle? Don't worry, this stone is something that will help us. Can you feel the awesome powers that are hidden within? You can use them whenever you want to. This is whenever you feel like you need to become stronger.
Oh no. They really need to make it like other quests where if you finish when you finish a quest, they immediately take you to the next one. Not that you.
Oh, no, yeah, I got it. What you're saying? Anyway, 3, wrong button. Don't forget, you can use this song to get stronger. You'll find that they'll help you bring out the best in your weapons. We should leave the castle now that we are done here. That idiot over there won't move until you get going. Oof.
And funnily enough, they're probably referring to either Blackstones or Stones.
That weakling of soldier probably can escape out of this castle without our help. Let's clear a path for him to get out. Alright, we have to go the other way.
Yeah, and in fact these are known as Exiles of Medaya.
Yeah.
They did change Cron Castle though. Because for example here there used to be a gate and there was a way to climb from the gate up tower, but they removed it because they don't want people to have fun.
Okay.
Are you tired already? You need to keep your head straight, this is only the beginning. Let's take a breather, phew. And the quest, phew, we still have a long way to go. There will be even more soldiers up ahead. Keep your head straight, the biggest hurdle is the one holding the sword. They're like a bunch of balls, go up front, I'll follow you from behind.
Finally, we can leave this castle. I'm tired of these spirits. Let's get out of here.
I can fly over here because I'm a special class.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And I got... At least the song is fucking cool.
Yeah, I never understood why there's fucking metal in the in the Cron Castle.
What do you mean? It's metal as fuck. They were torturing souls and you're beating the fuck out of soldiers.
Understandable.
There's a dead soldier here. Ooh.
Can I have
Yeah,
it?
why is there a destroyed wagon here, by the way? Never really spoke about it, but... Okay, let's stop. You! Amazing! Just amazing! You never failed to impress me. I've never seen them get so scared. And then in the quest says, Lady Emma heard that we were safe and sound and returned to the town to wait for us. You should go back. You've done what no one else could. Hold your head up high. This is something to be proud of.
Yay. It is something no one can. You reveal the truth and console the spirits. Let's go back to Velia and tell the chief. Yeah, and that's the last quest.
What can I say?
Disappointment.
Yep, there's legitimately nothing new besides the look of Eden and Jared.
Probably the revamp was just graphic.
Yeah. There's legitimately nothing that I remember being different from this questline. You meet Bartali the same way, you meet the Goblin the same way.
Well, makes sense.
You arrived safely. Good, very good. Thank you. The nightmares have decreased. How the fuck
we finished.
Not even the night passed?
And we finished.
Okay.
Because then the next quest will lead us through Iden.
Oh yeah, because Bobby Lauren is Iden.
Yeah. So, like with the other quests, Igor Bartali will be, oh, adventure! Like you did great. Now let's take some things and enjoy life and go through idle. And like, I guess.
Yeah, so here's where things go a little bit crazy, because you will be the road towards Heidel, and you will also get the quest for your horse, and you will give them 3 carrots, and then you'll go towards Heidel through the gate, and then people like Igor Bartali holds his end of the bargain and helps you using his old friends and connections to get into Heidel, and there you can choose and see what you want to do next. Obviously, the revamp of this questline is not a revamp. Do not get fooled. It is.
It's more graphic, because they changed the face of Eden, the haircut of Jareth, something in Eileen, I guess, and I can't remember there used to be one else NPC revamped.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Eden, you only see him from 3 quests. Jareth, you only see her for at the beginning and then never again. So legitimately, this is like if you look at how many quests do you do, 30 or something?
From the beginning.
Yeah, the quest we did.
They are 13, 8, and 35.
Okay, so we did a few quests, right? And legitimately, for less than 10 quests, you actually get to meet the quote-unquote revamped NPCs, and everything else about the quest is just exactly the same. So I cannot call this a revamp. If when you said a revamp, I had hoped that they added like voice acting, or that they did something like they added, you know, like some references, or at least something.
And yet
more, and yet it's exactly to the point, the same as before, with the same issues of the old questline. In fact, the first few quests has the same mistake of the early on Black Desert design, which is you go kill stuff because the Black Spirit wants you to.
You kill stuff, why? Because yes.
Because yes. So it's exactly the same. There's nothing new added to Dreadnoughts. It's still the same imp that was abused.
Makes sense though.
Why would we want to kill Dreadnoughts?
Because you need to gain the trust of Cliff to be introduced in Velia.
Right. But it's still pretty much... Hey, partner, I can smell something ancient about the Dreadnoughts, you know? Like, for example, like, it really pissed me off when early on Jareth asks you to learn about the foxes at least, so you can do something.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Black Spirit like, yeah, nice, you know about foxes, now let's kill some more. He's like, no, fuck you, okay, like...
We are like this, accept it.
No, of course. I'm just hoping that one day they will actually rework and put some writing into why the Black Spirit is so bloodthirsty, what's happening, because here it's again the old design of Black Desert and the mistakes and things show. In fact, both of us were yawning multiple times during the quest line. Because the story, here's the thing though, the story is interesting. It's just the process that's fucking tedious.
I'm sorry you feel like this.
Anyway, I guess this concludes the adventures of Balenos.
Yeah, there's still a bit eventually, but yeah, I was curious to see what they changed in Balenos. That's all.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, night, whatever it is. And see y'all tomorrow with more adventures Elena will prepare for us.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Think about it right now.
Darling, I've been tempted by the darkness, telling me that I should throw it all away. shadow